Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic was requested by lots of you guys, so I'm gonna be showing you step by step how I set up my notes in Microsoft Word. And please note this is not an ad, so I haven't been asked by them to do it, but I have been using Microsoft Word for years now. By the way, I'm sure you've noticed those awesome new glasses I'm wearing here and on the thumbnail photo. They have been kindly gifted to me by OcuShield, and they're blue light blocking glasses. And I'm really happy I finally found a nice pair because I spent hours on end in front of screens and I really suffered from eye strain and migraine before. So if you want to learn more about them, I've made a detailed post on Instagram. Alright, so I'm currently starting my summary on developmental psychology. So I'm about to set up a new Word document for that. And I'm going to show you guys step by step what exactly I do. So let's get started. After I open Microsoft Word, I select blank document and then click create. And before starting to type, I want to make sure I adjust the layout the way I want it. The first step is to customize the margins, as I don't want to waste so much space. So I'm going to set the whole thing to 1.5 centimeters on each side. That's enough to maybe have it bound later, I don't know yet. There we go. I also set the hyphenation to automatic, also to save space. Then it's time to choose a design or a color scheme. Now for developmental psychology, I want to go with some red-orange vibes. So I think red-orange will be perfect here. And now we're ready to set up the fonts. And for that, don't change them here, but instead go to this Styles pane. And then click the trackpad with 2 fingers or the right mouse button. And then click Modify. And now I can change a whole lot of things, like the font. I changed this to Garamond, a font with serifs, which I think is much more easy on the eyes. And then size 10, that's enough. Also Justify. Color automatic is fine, that's going to be black. And now when I click on format and then paragraph, I set the spacing to 6 pt single line spacing. And we're good to go. So this is going to be my standard font. I do the same thing with some additional steps for all the headings now. So far there's only 2 levels. Let's start with heading number 1, modify. Garamond 16 is fine for this. Then I just want to have a little bit of a darker shade for this one. And now the most important thing, we want to have numbering in our headlines. So I click numbering and then there's this thing called outline numbered, and here I select this option. And this will automatically apply to all further headlines. So now there's level 2 heading. I'll do the same thing with this one. Just maybe have the size to 14. Color is, yeah, I'll go with this one. And now, if I type something in this heading 2 font, another level will automatically be created. Heading number 3, also Garamond, and we want to have a lighter color. I think I chose this for heading 2, so I'm going to go with this one for heading number 4. Format is automatically set. Size, maybe let's go with 14 again, because we don't want to get into very little sizes later on. For this document, I'm actually going to use a maximum of 6 levels. Now, obviously you would not do that in any scientific document, but this is just a personal summary, and I feel like those colored headlines yeah, give the whole thing some more visual structure. Let's go with this one. Besides the standard font and the headings, there is one more font variation I like to use specifically in this summary, and that is Subtle Reference, which is this one. And I use that for authors' names and years, as they play a pretty important role in the summary. So if I mark this text, this is what it would look like. So the fonts are all set. Now I add a cover page via Insert, Cover Page. And I'll go with a very simple one, where I just add the year, so that's when the exam is going to take place, the title, and my name. And then to save even more space, I set the whole document to 2 columns, again in the layout section. So this will look like in a textbook. I also add page numbers by double-clicking the footer, then just add them. Page number, alignment right. I might have to format them later on when I have inserted a table of contents, but that's good for now. Now I'm all set to start typing out my notes, so here are some more things. I follow a certain pattern. For example, I always frame important definitions using the border tool right here, and then set it to outside borders. Then important words, I would set bold, quotations, or examples go in italics. Then I mostly underline if I want to introduce bullet points. Let's say there are 4 stages of XYZ, and then there's this list of 4 bullet points, and I would underline this. But I am trying to incorporate more visual aids to my documents to help me retain stuff later on. And I just use Smart Art diagrams, which you can find below the Insert tab. And I think they're a great tool because they come with lots of options to cater your needs. For example, I really like to use this one. You can change the colors, the design and everything. And I also sometimes use tables, which you can also find in the Insert tab. That's a bit hard if you have a document that's already set to 2 columns, but it does work for some things. So these summaries I'm doing for my state exam are a little special, but writing them has helped me learn some new note-taking tricks that I also use to set up my normal lecture summaries. I hope this video has been helpful to you. If so, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram, where I share my daily study journey and even more tips and tricks. So that's all for today. See you guys in the next video, and peace out!